Hey everyone, and welcome. We know that if you're running a small nonprofit, your biggest challenge is almost always resources. You are absolute masters at stretching every single dollar to make a huge impact. Here at Fundraise, we see it every day, and we're here to tell you that a smart major donor strategy isn't just for the big guys, it's a total game changer for everyone.
Okay, let's just jump right in with a statistic that is, well, it's kind of mind-blowing. Did you know that a whopping 89% of all nonprofit donations come from just 14% of donors? Think about that. That means to really, truly move the needle, you don't need thousands of new donors. You just need to connect with the right one.
And that's the million-dollar question, isn't it? Especially when you're a small but mighty team with a to-do list a mile long. Well, that's exactly what we're going to break down. Let's talk about how you can find and build relationships with that powerful 14%.
First things first, let's clear the air on something. The term major donor can sound, well, pretty intimidating. It brings up images of giant universities or hospitals with entire buildings named after people. But that's not the whole story at all. The most important part of this whole definition is that last little phrase, relative to your nonprofit's budget. What's considered a major gift for a local community garden is going to be completely different from a major gift for a global health organization. You get to decide what major means for you.
So here's the secret, and it's a good one. You probably already have potential major donors right there in your database. Seriously. The best place to start is just to look for anyone who's already giving more than your average donor. These are your people. They've already shown they believe in what you do.
And it's important to understand there's a real shift in mindset here. You see, smaller gifts are often what we call transactional. They're helping to solve an immediate problem. But major gifts, they're transformational. Your major donors aren't just looking to put a Band-Aid on something. They want to invest in the long-term cure.
Okay, so you're ready to build a strategy around finding these amazing people. How do you do it? The good news is, it's not nearly as complicated as you might think. We can actually break it all down into 4 pretty simple, manageable steps. The entire process really boils down to this. First, you identify your best prospects. Then you cultivate a real, genuine relationship with them. After that, you make the ask. And finally, and this is so important, is stewardship, which is really all about showing gratitude and keeping that relationship strong for years to come.
I can almost hear what you're thinking right now. This all sounds great, but we don't have a big team. We definitely don't have a major gifts officer. And you know what? That's the #1 thing we hear. And it's a totally fair point. But you've got more firepower than you think.
You absolutely do not need a fancy title to do this work. Major donor fundraising is a team sport, and you already have the key players on your team. It's just a matter of leveraging the incredible strengths of the people you have right now.
And this is basically how it can work. Your executive director and your board, they're amazing for the identification part, tapping into their networks. Your development staff can take the lead on qualification and cultivation, building those crucial relationships. And when it's time for the ask, that's a powerful team effort. Everyone has a role to play.
All right, let's switch gears and do a quick lightning round of some super common mistakes to avoid. Getting these things right from the start can make a huge difference.
First up, don't be afraid to ask for what you really need. If you've done your homework and you know a donor has the capacity to make a transformative gift, be confident. Make an ask that reflects the true scale of the impact you can make together.
Next, please no generic copy and paste emails. These are not your average donors. They're making a significant investment in your vision. They deserve a personalized touch that shows you've taken the time to understand what they care about.
Oh, this is a big one. The first meeting is not for making an ask. Think of it like a first date. You're just getting to know each other. Your only goal should be to listen, learn about their passions, and build a real connection. The ask will come later, I promise.
And finally, for the long-term health and stability of your organization, you never want to put all your eggs in one basket. It's wonderful to have a champion donor, but diversifying your major donor base is absolutely key to making sure you're sustainable for years to come.
This quote right here really gets to the heart of everything we've been talking about. At the end of the day, major donors are partners, not ATMs. When you see them and treat them as the passionate, caring people they are, you build a relationship that's so much deeper and more meaningful.
Look, I get it. Building a major donor strategy can feel like a really big leap for a small nonprofit, but it is so achievable. And the payoff is massive. We're talking about the key to unlocking long-term stability and making an even bigger impact on the cause you care so deeply about. You can absolutely do this.
So we've really only scratched the surface today. If you're feeling inspired and ready to dive deeper, our full blog post on the Fundraise website has everything. We're talking step-by-step guides on wealth screening, templates for your stewardship plan, even scripts you can use for making the ask. Just click the link in the description below to get all the goods. Thanks so much for tuning in.